Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Dinamica Air D-Dry jacket, available at RevZilla.com. Dinamica is probably my favorite name for a Dainese product in a while. It reminds me of some Italian ex-girlfriend that I had from long ago. 2, this is the Dinamica Air D-Dry jacket, meaning it is mesh. And 3, we've got D-Dry attached to the name, means that it is waterproof breathable via a fully removable destination waterproof breathable D-Dry liner. Now, I will tell you, this is a replacement for the Super Speed, which we absolutely loved, but I am a fan of where they've taken this jacket. First off, they've dropped the price $30. It's now right around the $400 mark instead of over the $400 mark. The second thing I love about it is they've added a ton of Mugello, which is a stretch fabric, to give it a more dynamic fit. And thirdly, they've updated your impact areas. So we now have D-stone in your impact areas, shoulder as well as elbow, but they've also embedded in that D-stone the newly restyled aluminum hard part, which is now replaceable. It's bigger, and if you go down on it, you can actually replace it. So all in, coupled with the fact they've given you this new destination D-Dry liner, which can be worn standalone, which is waterproof and breathable, for around the $400 mark, this is a super premium 2 to 3 season warm to hot weather jacket with great airflow and a mixture of tech, protection, and functionality. Now, 4 colors available, including the black, white, reds, and your black fluoros. We wanted to do a little bit of a showcase of one of the newer blues. They call this fire blue with your fluoro yellow, which is an interesting colorway. Again, very cool in its own right. And from a size perspective, this is a very dynamic race cut jacket. I have Tom to my left. He's gonna be 5'11", 205. He's got a 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size 52. And you can see how the stretch works. You can see how the Mugello works. You'll see the stretch panels along the back. But again, a mixture of mesh and stretch, a very aggressively cut jacket. Now keep in mind, if you're concerned about fit, we'll ship free over $39. You can always call us or email us for help. And I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback, or let me know if you had an old girlfriend who might have been named Dinamica. Now, diving back into the jacket, let's talk about some of the other features here in this aggressive sport mesh option from Dainese. 2-position adjustable collar, and notice the inside of a collar is going to be soft and wicking. You're going to be riding this during the times of the year where you will be sweating. This jacket needs to work with you. Microflexion worked in. That's reflective, but it's not big pieces of tape. It doesn't throw off the lines or the look of the jacket. So you see a collarbone, you also see it below the shoulder, right here along the humerus. Moving down the front, 2 basic pockets, big areas of mesh up the insides of the sleeves, on the front, at the collar. You'll see it in the back. It kind of is hard to distinguish between the mesh as well as the D-stone fabric, but that's where the mesh stops. This is your D-stone. It's a tighter weave. This is a ballistic material that is heavy-duty textile. This is going to be your breathable area. And ultimately, your Mugello fabric is lightweight, breathable as well, away from impact areas. That's going to flow a great amount of air as well. 3 snaps along the cuff. They've done it very simply. You do have a bicep adjustment up top with 2 positions here. They didn't give you one on the forearm. That's okay. It's more of a lightweight jacket. And if you turn and face that way, keep your arm just there for a second, Tom. Here's your shoulder. Notice it works its way down. You see your microflexion. You see your D-stone. Now bring it up for me. There you go. Stop right there. You'll see that D-stone material elbow all the way down the forearm. And then if you look the way they've finished the jacket off under the hip. 1 big adjuster all the way down along the hip. And then notice this accordion stretch panel, which is also flanked by an area of microflexion that works its way all the way down the lat. So again, you have big area of stretch, great areas of protection, as well as great areas of mesh for that airflow. Backwards for me there, Tom. If he turns backwards, big Dainese Demon logo at the top, Dainese script logo towards the bottom, little bit of an addition in the drop seat, but not a ton. So I would have actually expected this to come down just a hair lower, considering this is more of a race fit jacket. Thinking about a rider in a position 3/4 or on the tank, but it's not totally out of bounds. It's just a little shorter than I was expecting. If we look at the back here, remember, no back protector stock. You can add it later. Look at the Dainese Manus or some of the other back protectors. You can go CE2 there. And the way this jacket finishes off in the back, big stretch. You have Mugello stretch in the middle. You have your D-stone material, and then you have more mesh just working its way in. That's going to give you that great exhaust. Now, remember, come back around to the front for me. The interior guts of this jacket are basic mesh, but remember, right now we have the Destination D-Dry liner, which is finished and great as a standalone piece, removed. If you put it in, it makes this waterproof and breathable, but because it's mesh on the outside, you can never fully get that 2-layer of protection from the air conditioning by nature of the fact that it is a mesh jacket. So when we call it 2 to 3 season, when you start to dip really early spring or you're really dipping further into the fall, the extra airflow just that's gonna carry through, even on that waterproof D-Dry liner, it's not going to retain the heat. So just think about that as you're working away in. It's, when we say 3 seasons, it's a light 3 seasons. Now open this bad boy up. We look at the inside here. Pocket for Dainese chest armor. You have your accordion stretch here with a 260-degree circumferential zipper, and then you have your basic sanitized liner. You can also see here towards the top, there's that wicking material up along the collar. And you see these snaps right here, these loop backs. This is where you would attach that destination liner. Go this side for me. So pocket along the inside left, again, same thing. You can add that chest armor, very simple jacket, extremely well executed. Go ahead and zip it back up for me. Remember, it got less expensive. I don't want to call it expensive because expensive denotes that you're not getting the jacket for dollar that you'd expect. I look at this as a large investment jacket for a very technical, very protective mesh. $400 is a lot of money for a mesh jacket, but you're not going to see many other mesh jackets on the market that give you the destination liner, that give you the hard part, that give you the D-stone with really the mix of a premium flex or a fabric which is going to work with you like this Mugello. So all in, it's a extremely well executed jacket, whether you like Dinamica or whether you like the blue or not. The next step in your journey is to click the info button. Desktop, mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews. You shouldn't just take our word for it. As always, we'll ship free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown video. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion of the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. Roberto, I know Dinamica was your old girlfriend's name. We'll see you next time.